This is the realization proposal for the brand The Grail Coffee Drip Unit and Farm to Cup Online Co-op. My name is Christopher Beard and this is for Class 704 Online Summer 2016. Throughout the summer quarter, an extensive examination of the coffee market was conducted. The product coffee was examined from its origin through its life cycle, the market that surrounds it, as well as the culture of coffee. The goal was to have a full understanding of coffee as a commodity and its complete environment in order to compile data to reveal a problem, weakness, and opportunities within the market that can be used to formulate a new brand opportunity. Several different researching methods were used to fully understand the coffee industry. By using several different methods of research, this allowed for more accurate understanding of the current nature of coffee and its markets. The first method is a process known as secondary research. The research from this phase is gathered from published works from credible sources. This is used to expedite the research process and to establish a foundation for further investigation. The second method is called primary research. The research found in the previous phase is used to generate unanswered questions and tries to collect raw data from the original source or subjects. These formulated questions were used in interviews, surveys, media posts to gather raw data from consumers. The last method is a visual audit. In this method, an examination of top competitor marketing campaign is used to observe and theorize whom these corporations believe is their ideal target consumer and how are they addressing marketing to these targets and their correlating markets. The significant insights that were discovered from the gathered research was that most users drink coffee at home in the morning in order to wake up. Drip coffee units and the amount of cups of coffee consumed per person are in a decline. Single cup units, retail sales, and opening of retail locations are on the rise. Consumers start drinking coffee in their mid to late teens. Men tend to drink more cups of coffee than women. Ordering coffee online is the least used method of obtaining coffee. Common themes used by competitors are of family, quality, originality, and reliance on empathy. Companies' ideal targets appear to be millennials and young families, and companies are also using current events and trends to give a sense of relatability. To further understand what data is actually useful, all the research is placed on a working wall. The working wall is a physical presentation of the gathered raw data that was collected during the research phase. By placing the raw data on a large surface with the ability to examine the gathered and organized data simultaneously, patterns, trends, and blind spots become more apparent that would normally be overlooked in traditional formats. Though this process is thorough in identifying overlooked values, it also helps expedite the discovery and analyze portion of R&D. The important observations found through the working wall was that the majority of consumers use a multi-cup system. There is little emphasis on social aspect within the coffee culture. Though single-cup units like Keurig have been on the rise since its introduction in 2008, it appears to have slowed in growth and or stabilized. Female users tend to be more concerned over convenience and quality, while men tend to focus on quantity. And analog systems were the least selling among the coffee brewing devices. Further synthesizing the data, graphs were made based on the participant's age and preferred coffee brewing device. Within these two graphs, a pattern emerged of that users in the age group of 18 to 24 mostly own a drip coffee unit, but by the time the users reach the age of 25 to 30, the home brewing device becomes more varied and spread out. Using inductive reasoning, it was concluded that sometime in the mid-20s, consumers were starting to explore alternative coffee options based on quality. By analyzing the data that there is a decline in cups of coffee consumed and drip units sold while simultaneously there was an increase of retail sales and retail openings, deductive reasoning would suggest that the home brewing market was on a decline and consumers were getting their coffee on the go. The observed decline in the home brewing market formulated the wicked problem how to reinvigorate interest in the home brewing unit. Simultaneously, the research revealed the ideal consumer to being a female between the ages of 18 to 24. Research indicates that users start exploring different brewing techniques between the ages of 25 to 30. By targeting users in the age group of 18 to 24, we promote our product as a viable option by the time the 25 to 30 age bracket starts exploring their coffee options. Research also revealed that women are more likely to explore different brewing options based on developing quality standards. By designing with quality as a primary concern, we can ultimately design a product for all users. Some traits to consider in the users of 1824 or millennials is that they are more tech savvy, they're willing to spend more money for quality, millennials tend to be more socially oriented, and they also tend to be more environmentally aware. Now that the wicked problem has been fully formulated and the ideal target has been revealed, it is natural at this stage for a solution to start appearing to the design team. However, to make sure that the solution is correct before ideation begins, a process known as reframing is used. Reframing is a re-examination of the initial solutions from unexplored viewpoints to further develop more thorough, creative, and original concepts. After examination and critique of the new solutions from the reframing process, it was settled that a smart brewing device was the best and most viable solution. Now armed with the wicked problem, the ideal target consumer, and the viable solution, the design team can start the ideation process. During this phase, a series of design prototypes are developed for compatibility with the solution, efficiency, and effective design. Intellectual property checks are conducted for originality and ownership possibilities and risk. The method used for ideation is called the ABC-Q model, a four-stage ideation process where each stage is to improve on the solution set in the previous stage, Q being the final ideation that provides the most innovative solution to the coffee wicked problem. The final solution is called the Grail Coffee Pot. It is designed to be extremely efficient for the active user as well as provide the utmost of quality that benefits all users. The Grail Coffee Pot can be remotely controlled through online applications from a personal handheld device. The thermos with external speakers and mic allows for increased transportability while also provides a source of entertainment and social connectability. The whole bean chamber with internal smart scale, grinder, dispenser, and reusable filter allows for efficient hands-off brewing, the ability to set preferred flavor settings, and also can reorder coffee once low using the online application plus smart scale recognition. The only thing the user would have to do is refill the water tank. During the reframing phase, it became clear that a product alone would not be enough for success in the oversaturated market. For successful integration in the coffee market, the brand has to provide not only the brewing device, but also the coffee itself. The solution was an online co-op platform that linked customers directly to the farmers. The user could choose their coffee needs based on farming ethics, region, quality, and roast. The farmers that participated would be encouraged to roast their own blend, and the brand would help ship the goods directly to customers. The benefit that the farmers would receive is a higher percentage of retail price, which is significantly more than what they would get under fair trade agreements. This increase in wage and accountability would hopefully rise the standard of the coffee farming industry. This emphasis on farmer accountability, better profit distribution, and better farming practices allow for greater capitalization on the organic, fair trade, green, and sustainable markets that are also normally marked at a higher price point. The benefits of the Farm to Cup platform is that customers are more knowledgeable and in control of their coffee purchasing habits. The Farm to Cup can be synced with the Grail Coffee Unit for ease of reordering. Higher wages for farmers equal more sustainable options. And due to online ordering, the company can get real-time data of user habits for future development and improvements. A design enterprise model was created to maximize efficiency for development, budget spending, communication, and rollout of the Grail Coffee Pot and Farm to Cup platform. The key elements that make this model work is the shared data and ideas from different partners and departments throughout the development process, the several stages of prototyping for refinement, several outputs of real-time data for further developments, and lastly providing returning options for reduction of production costs and sustainability. The significant design of this model is mainly outputs of the real-time data collect. For continued success, data will be required for further developments. By designing areas of data retrieval, the cost of future R&D can be reduced, and with continuous reevaluation of data and development, the brand can continue to change to better suit the current market and its needs. The main competitive advantage that the Grail and the Farm to Cup possess is that our solution was not designed to sell more coffee, but rather designed for a better morning experience through coffee. The Grail is more than a coffee pot. It is your family breakfast table banter. It is your personal shopper, your travel companion, your center for news, entertainment. It's your new morning. The marketing strategy for both products is to gain initial momentum from design competitions, have the Grail be subjected to online review, host viral campaigns with leading coffee retail authorities to have them review the product, emphasis on word of mouth advertising, and extensive social media campaigns. This emphasis on digital marketing strategies will allow for more immediate access to younger consumers as well as users that are knowledgeable on coffee. The only risk of this concept of marketing is if reviews are not in our favor. The gain, however, of using this method is that if there is a negative review early in the process, we can quickly stop the campaign, reevaluate, and try again without spending significant amounts of money. Another avenue for success is the possible partners to team up with. We can explore other recognizable co-ops like Thrive based in Atlanta to strengthen the brand recognition and increase retail availability. Partnering up with larger corporations like Amazon could be beneficial for available funding, distribution, and add-on purchases. An example is the Amazon Echo being paired with a Grail coffee pot for increased synchronicity. Lastly, the expected markets that we will be tapping into is the home brewing market, sustainable market, online retail, and the co-op private coffee retail markets. With your approval, I know the Grail Coffee Pot and Farm to Cup online platform has the ability to redefine our morning coffee routine. Thank you.